Icebreaker, and the title incidentally is the Icebreaker, since we didn't have a title either, but that's okay because we accept that. The Icebreaker is the Icebreaker. Please welcome Mr. Rob Broke. You want this?
Yeah, that might be good.
Okay.
I am the proud son. I already messed that up. Excuse me. I'm the proud father of my son, Tommy. I welcome you all today to celebrate Tommy and Melanie's wedding. To see your support warms my heart. I want to thank Bobby for officiating the wedding today. Great job, Bobby. Thank you very much. I'd also like to acknowledge Wolf and Janet for raising such a wonderful daughter. As you know, Tommy and Melanie went to school at UC Davis as biomedical engineers. In Tommy's first year, he moved to the dorms. A year later, he moved to a large apartment complex on the east side of campus with 5 or 6 other kids in a 5-bedroom apartment. The second year, he moved to a near identical apartment, again with 5 or 6 other kids. And this apartment complex had a liquor store in it. And the first apartment was about a block away from the liquor store. The second apartment, again identical, except for it had this gigantic balcony. But mysteriously enough, the apartment sat right on top of the liquor store. So one of Tommy's best friends and roommates, Jackson, had gone out dumpster diving one night and found this broken down wheelchair. They brought it home and they fixed it up. And they became proficient at popping wheelies across the entire balcony. Anyway, so Tommy used to call me once or twice a week, walking through the Arboretum. Now, I never knew what an Arboretum was till my kids went to college. But an Arboretum, it's a protected botanical area for the preservation of trees, plants, and bushes. And in the case of UC Davis, there was a cool river that ran the length of the Arboretum. My son lived on one end of the Arboretum, and his classes were on the other end of the Arboretum. And the Arboretum was a good 2 miles long, so it was a good walk. Now, I had purchased Tommy a bike, but he chose to walk it. And I think I know why. It was rumored that there was an otter that lived in this river. And I think my son really, really wanted to be one of the few students that ever witnessed the otter. Anyway, in his junior year, while walking along the Arboretum to his class, he called me and we started talking. And we talked about his Quidditch intramural team. We talked about restaurants he'd been eaten at, different meals he'd been eating, food he'd been eating. He's a vegetarian, so he's a little picky about his foods. Just stuff like that. We talk about classes and grades, father and son conversations. Towards the end of the conversation, I asked him, "Son, are you dating anybody?" And he said, "No, but I will be soon, Dad." Now, I'm in my office at my desk. He's got my full attention. I'm not looking at my computer. When he calls, I'm dialed in on him. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. Well, how's this going to happen, son? He goes, there's this lovely young lady in my class, and she sits in the front of the class. Now, my son is one of these rare students who can just pick up a book, take notes, and do very well. And he sat in the very top of the classroom. This is what I'm envisioning. He's at the top of the classroom. This girl's at the bottom. And I'm like, well, how is this going to happen, son? He goes, easy, Dad. Really? He goes, this class we break down into lab groups, and I'm going to get in her lab group. I'm going to meet her, and we're going to start talking. Again, I'm in my office. I'm trying to hold back the laughter because in my mind, I'm thinking, this is biomedical engineering. There's probably 60 kids in this class, 45 of which are young men. His odds aren't very good. So I'm holding back the laughter, and I didn't say anything because I didn't want to disrupt his thought there. But sure enough, 2 months later, they're dating. So Tommy and Melanie, your mother and I are so happy you two met and fell in love. My children are the most important thing in the world to me. So Melanie, with open arms and all our love and all our support, we welcome you to our family. We wish you a long, happy, healthy life, and the rest will take care of itself. We love you.